Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News, where we trade different. Today is November the 18th, 2020, and we are going to give you all the update on Cronos. You guys can see it's been a very long time since we did our video. Matter of fact, it was back in August of when we went ahead and created this prediction, this forecast into the market in Cronos. You guys can see what occurred. You know, we're not hiding anything from you from our expectations back in August of what we expected Cronos to do. Now, before I delve into what has occurred, the performance of the trap versus our forecast back in August, if this is your first time watching our video, make sure before you go that you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel. It is our purpose, our premise to make sure that you can see visually for yourself, that you can also predict the market and get in position so you can profit from the trap. Now, if you guys don't know who the trap is, he is one individual who coordinates and directs the price movement in the market, period. That is why nothing else matters in regards to news events, earning reports, fundamental analysis, technical indicators. None of those things matter in the sense of what the trap is trying to do. Once you're able to understand what he is laying down, you can also get in position so you can profit right along with him. All right, so let's talk about the performance of the trap against our forecast. You guys can see that we expected the market in Cronos to go higher in price. Now, off the bat, you guys can see that he dropped the market. He dropped the value of Cronos after we started, or after we completed our forecast back in August. The market in Cronos went all the way down to $5. And what do you know? That is precisely where we held the market at. That is precisely where we told you that support in Cronos would be. And the market trap, he did not even break price around or below that $5 area. So we already saw that back in August that area could be support. Now, the only thing that I would state against our forecast that we created for Cronos back then is that it took the market a very long time just for us to see some movement or profitability in this prediction. It took a very long time. I mean, we created this back in August. The market didn't come into the green of the forecast since this month, November the 6th, 2020. It's where the market in Cronos finally came into our forecast area. So let's see here. If you guys, we had the market restriction around $9 in that forecast. I want to say back in that video, we TP the market around $8. So if we TP the market around $8 in Cronos, that was about 18.32%. The only problem was it took a while. About two months it took us before the market in Cronos was able to come and tag out around $8. Now, if you were able to get out right here on November the 9th, you would have about 30%, 29.84, right? So that's it. This is how he performed against our forecast. He wasn't as eager to increase the value of Cronos back in August. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of this particular forecast. And let's speak on what we expect him to do going forward. Now, you can see this line right here. It is still active. You might be asking yourself, well, why is this line still pertinent? It's because the trap came and broke the market above that line right here on this high volume. You guys can see that Cronos came right back above this line. So now, this area is still playing a vital role in the movement higher in Cronos. How the market trades alongside this line will continue to show us the trend of which the trap is going. He trades price above this ascending line going forward. We now know that Cronos is going to continue to move along it and trade above it, which is higher price. Now, if he comes back and break price below our ascending line, then we now know that this is all he is going to do for us. He's just simply going to continue to consolidate this market. That's what he's going to do. but that's only if he continues to break that price back below. Right now, he is showing us that he wants to keep the price in Cronos above this line. So now we got an idea of what he's doing. We can see that he wants to keep the price in Cronos above this ascending line. So this is very important going forward. In order for us to see price go higher in Cronos, the trap will have to keep price above that line, period. Can't go around it. Now, if he brings the price back below, I just told you, expect him to do this. He's just going to trade the market sideways. He's just going to consolidate the market until he's ready to increase the market value substantially. All right. So let's take a look at Cronos on a 3-day time frame real quick. And you guys can see that we did see some increased volatility during these two 3-day price bars. The first one November 4th, 2020, then the next one November 9th, 2020. Now, the volume definitely came through on both of those price bars, but we have not seen a huge amount of indication that the market is overall weak. As a matter of fact, he definitely wants to continue to increase, or at best, he wants to keep it stabilized, the market in Cronos. Okay. The market in Cronos wants to stay stable. But when you look at the market in Cronos on the 5-day, where all this volume came through, this market doesn't look all that bullish at this particular moment. So that second idea that I told you all, that the market trap will consolidate this area, is literally what can go on. I don't see Cronos actually making a massive bullish movement like it did the last couple of days. Restriction in Cronos is still at $8. So that's the restrictional area in the market in Cronos, and support is back down here. I would say around $6.30. So that's the channel that we're going to look for the trap to continue to trade the market. Okay. So what we're going to do into this particular forecast in Cronos is we're going to continue to trade the market forecast with higher price. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now, we told you that $6.30 is about where support needs to be now. Okay, $8 is restriction, so I'm going to tag out the market in or around $8, not exactly $8, but it's going to be around that vicinity, like $7.89, something around that area. That's what we're going to pinpoint the market, finding our TP price. Okay. Now, I do like the fact that he's been holding market price above $7 as well. That's very positive in the sense that he wants to continually increase the value of the market in Cronos. Okay. So this is how we're going to play the market in Cronos. We're going to continue to play some strength in Cronos. TP around $8, $7.89, around that particular location. Now, this is going to happen relatively quick under our estimation, because the longer that we trade or get closer to this ascending line, a decision will be made. Okay, so we would definitely like to see him move this market as soon as possible. But like I said, we cannot control the timing. We just need to get in position. So what are your thoughts, your perception about Cronos? Definitely would like to know. Give us your prediction, your forecast. What do you see on the price chart? This is ours, and we just want to see where we're going. So you need to get in position. Tell me your TP price as well as your prediction, and that's it. Make sure you maintain that profitability and trade different.